YouTube? Welcome to the video. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the winning team. If you haven't already done so, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Appreciate y'all coming by, and I'm so glad that you're here because we about to dig into a topic. All right, so these are for my more heavier set guys. This is talking about man boobs. We're talking about man boobs today. All right, so let me tell you what man boobs are for those who may not know. I mean, I feel like everybody does know, but for those who don't know, man boobs are particularly for men who have a higher body fat percentage, and it shows in their chest, and is, you know, it looks like they have boobs after a certain threshold of body fat percentage that they hit. So, yeah, so that's what man boobs are. I never personally had man boobs. I was at a higher body fat percentage than what I am right now. Have I been around people who have man boobs? Do I know people who have man boobs? Have I trained people with man boobs before? Yes, yes, and yes. Okay, so although I never had it myself, I know how to be able to get rid of it, and you know, hopefully this will be able to help. All right, so let's get into it. All right, so there's 3 things that you want to keep in mind. If you have a notepad, go ahead and whip it out, take some notes, and get ready for what I'm about to say. So the first thing that you want to look at, first thing, numero uno, is nutrition. Okay, so if you haven't watched my video on how to be able to get your particular calories and track your calories, go ahead and watch that video. It's like in one of my earlier videos. I'll probably make a new video to, you know, update it a little bit, but all it is your calories. That's your nutrition. You want to make sure that you have the right amount of that number of calories. Okay, so you want to be in a calorie deficit. So for those who ain't hip to calorie deficit or anything about calories, just think about it like this. Let me make it very simple for you, all right? So just for your body, just to function, its daily functions, your body uses something called calories. It needs calories to be able to have your body up and running, functioning, right? So those calories have a certain number just for your body to function. That's maintenance, all right? So if you're under your maintenance calories, you're going to lose body fat. If you're over your maintenance calories, that's called a calorie surplus, and you're going to gain body fat percentage. Okay, but for this video in particular, we're more focused on burning body fat percentage. Okay, so once you find out your calories or your calorie deficit, then you want to gain. All right, so that's the first thing. You want to make sure that you're in a calorie deficit. How can you do that? Continue to watch my videos. Follow me on Instagram, Mr. Fitz Win. Go ahead and check it out. Check me out. I'll teach you how to be able to find lower calorie options. Like, here's one thing right now. And we're going to talk about this. You need protein, okay? So this is going to lead into what I'm talking about next. And I can't explain protein in its entirety in this video because I don't have much time, but you want to make sure that you get your protein in at least 3 to 5 times a day. I have a whole video. Go ahead and check it out. Once you have your calories, let's go into step number 2. Step number 2 is weight training. These are the orders in this particular order. You want to make sure that it's nutrition, then weight training. Make sure that you're stimulating the muscles, okay? So look at it like this. This is your body fat percentage on your chest. This is your man boob, all right? Right here is the muscle underneath that man boob. The more you build muscle, the more it's going to make that man boob kind of disappear. Okay, so you build some more muscle, you lose body fat, boom, no more man boobs. Not saying that this is achievable for everybody because everybody's different. You could still in the end have a higher body fat percentage than the other person. But I'm just trying to keep it a stack with y'all, like, to be honest. So you want to make sure that you do this weight training. Make sure that you do things to stimulate the muscle for muscle growth. I'm gonna give you 3 things right now. This is what I do, this is what I've done. There's probably other exercises that are pretty good for the chest, but this is something that I feel is very optimal for muscle growth, okay? So the first one, bench press. I know it's hyped, I know it's overhyped, or whatever. I know a lot of people talk about bench. They talk about how much you bench. Don't focus on the number necessarily. Don't look at how much the weight is. Look at you contracting your muscles. Look at you, like, how well am I contracting the muscles I'm targeting? So basically, like, how well am I squeezing, feeling the muscle, really like connecting my mind to, it's like a whole thing behind it. And I made it, again, check out my videos. So you want to make sure that you're having your reps slow and controlled, okay? Yeah, slow and controlled reps. That way you could be able to get a better squeeze out of your muscle, okay? So focus on what works for you, and then progressively, you know, add more weight as time goes on. So bench press. The second one is chest flies. You could be able to do this on a, you know, on the bench, laying down, get some dumbbells, and you can do some chest flies. Or they have a seated chest fly. You could be able to sit down. They have machines to where you could be able to do chest flies, okay? And again, you want to make sure that your reps are slow and controlled. Don't focus so much on the number and how much you're doing. Focus on how well are you contracting your muscles, how well do you feel it? Are you really training hard? Just focus on the intensity, all right? So in the last one, push-ups. It's simple, it's something you could bust out anytime. Like, I'm in my office right now, I could go ahead, if I wanted to pause the video right now and do some push-ups, I can. So I could just go ahead, you know, and I'm stimulating the muscle. But again, you don't want to do some shit where like it's a bench press or even push-ups, you're doing it so fast, you're cranking them out. Yeah, you're doing hella push-ups, but you want to make sure that you're slow and controlled. You can kind of get in the rhythm with them, but all you're looking for with it, if you don't take anything else from this weight training session, is you want to look for intensity. Make your exercises as intense as possible, all right? Don't overtrain, but make sure that they're intense. Okay, so that's number 2. So once you have nutrition, your weight training under control, that's pretty much like the game changer. That's your recipe to be able to get rid of those man boobs, all right? But here's the last thing. If you want to speed your results, to be able to not see your man boobs, do cardio. Now, I'm not saying go crazy all out with cardio. Probably do cardio, like, everybody's different. You can choose whatever you want to do, but I'll say ease into it. Maybe when you first start off doing cardio, maybe at least 200 calories. Burn 200 calories, at least. 100, 200 calories, okay? And then, again, like with the weights, you progressively overload as you go on. You know, train harder. Instead of 200 calories, maybe push for 300 calories after you feel comfortable with 200. You want to make sure that you do cardio for health reasons anyway, because, you know, your heart is a very important muscle. You need to exercise. You need you need to do these things to be able to have a longer, fulfilling, healthier life. So that's why you need cardio. But just do cardio as well to be able to, for your goals. If you're looking for less man boobs, calorie deficit is definitely going to do it. You building muscle is definitely going to do it. But also implementing some type of cardio is going to get you to your results faster. I'm not saying that I want you to have the quickest results. The longer it takes for you to get to your results, the longer you can be able to sustain it for. So keep that in mind. But if you're looking for like an extra push, cardio, okay? So if you heard anything that makes sense to you, if you resonate with what I'm saying, if you have man boobs, you're trying to get rid of them, if you know somebody who got man boobs that needs to get rid of them, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Share it with your homeboy that got man boobs. Share it with your cousin, your uncle who got man boobs that's trying to get rid of them, all right? So appreciate y'all watching this video. Follow me on Instagram at Mr. Fit to Win. And peace. I'll see y'all in the next video. Holla back.